message.
Oh wow!
Yes,
wow.
national security.
Any, you celebrating kakrana. We the best celebrating the simple be kraneja. Be a quinatum. Last year by this time a day like this, only international. That was my first time I made this year. And a free sada now shall come say 9 p.m. Na obi ehu die awe ni abano, and since then we shall come about economy. Vice president ni nyina na ensem bi so ho personally kro ne me aka aba esi a chese aye Ghana for dodo na nwanwa.
I surprise you mo.
O jene saying say ye boldin say osofo Telvin ADJEI SOWAH. O jene saying
mainly say Basa, I just give glory to God because I always say I have no power of my own, and yeah, I won't deny it to me. It's not by our might, not by our power, it's by the power of God. And we don't have any control of what we are doing unless God gives to us. The Bible says nothing as a man have unless it is given to him from above, and every good gift and every perfect gift comes from above. So whatever we have is given to us from above. So we definitely give the praise and honor to God Almighty because it's not because it's because God has graced us with his capacity by the grace of God.
I see. We are live on Facebook, Accra 100.5 FM. And I feel later on Kwekusampa TV, YouTube, Kwekusampa TV, KWEKU. Kwekusampa TV and Pen Dream TV CEO Nankasaba BPM na kuja blessing na kuja akwaba na papa ye benda wase so say in fact me ba free bear 2 weeks ni die me twa ho kwan sa ni nyina ne say I think say last 2 weeks ye wie show no na VAT ase ho twen me say mini omani mumra na mami hu say ye frɛ wa ye nya on nya fault ai nya fault obre papa because ye ne nkrofo no ba hokora ye wie ye no na enipa eba counseling anado no edem ho nyina ye ma na meti say so ye counseling kra to me point no 7 a.m.
Yes, sometimes 8 to 7, yeah.
We are counseling throughout the night.
Throughout the whole night, yes. It may start from that 4 p.m. now to morning, early morning. Sometimes 8 o'clock. Yeah. The time I do you can have a 10.
Na omre, nyame to me now the adjuman omre say bia fatigue bebem na say nyame bi kura kire wa I say untumi deliver ni say body no bre.
It depends. So say I believe say a told ya na yet catch who say we are tired. Okay. But mainly we work accordingly, and then definitely we have a way we are managing our strength in that angle. Nyama we do it to a certain level. I won't say what brad, then you just stop. But then for the prophetic angle, what breast then cry, it's still working. As for that one, going through you to talk. So obviously, your strength may fail you, but God is always talking.
I see. Now, mena, I say throughout your counseling, I say, we are home, I say, ubu fu who say and then the nkrofo mo ba counseling the say munungu no mo de buy ABS is ada.
Not really. Not really.
Na wo hwe ni pegu ehoya ebi mo attack workers near the onya some information.
Yeah, it was happening earlier on. Okay. Earlier it was happening, and I'm for the trying to join the queues and fighting to enter the place. Also, I know they're mostly at all night. It happens after all night. To be is fighting to come and see the man of God, but mainly on counseling times, maybe see 1 or 2 where there is a lot of people trying to push their way. To come and see me and I'm more fighting. We see me badger, we say. But then we realize that if we give that opportunity for people will come and abuse the place. So organizing a very strong, tight routine.
I see.
And now once quiet. I said, I call American embassy could give visa. Nobody's opening their mouth. I said, Troy
kasa wo Accra FM so say ya. In fact, apart from say ye je free pen dream for some no. A free everyone say 1 year need ye. And some na anu o she party if he hair no aka wona ni nyina so abem. O be kasa na say amanfo hard on you what did they say?
I always believe say being a great person or being important comes with a lot of attacks.
Okay.
Because say one dria mango dria say mango dria no I don't know how to put it, but mango, if a mango is on the street, that's when people try to throw stones at it. If it is ripe, that's when people try to throw stones at it. And obviously, if nobody is attacking you or saying anything about you, it means you are not important. And once our bones are attacked in the about, so many people are talking about you in many other ways. No, it means you are very, very, very crucial. And people that talk about you are mainly people that are afraid you make it. Because they believe you are really exceptional. Because if they don't believe you're exceptional, they won't be worried about you. Just ignore things you think are not important. But if the thing is important, you stop at it and either attack it or praise it. It's one way or the other. That's the two conditions that come across many things. And that's no question. I don't know.
Now, here can a taxi has ever been a day the from the fathers of the land, no. Ebi money wenya issues because ebia obi feel say we threat a money ministry and I be a mwakoshia wo baby ama wada ni ebi di akyerɛw and say papa o feel say me a threat man o shia sa ne man.
All right, so our honum side no, as for me senior metia no, there's one thing I do not do. I don't go out in any meeting, like any gathering. If any say I see a software gather or baby, then you see me there. To be very difficult. If you see me there, a bad thing, for me to go into that outing and that meeting. It's not because they've done something wrong or because I think they are something else or anything, but obi honest when they were training us, they teach how to hide and stay at home. And then mind our own business. And sometimes if you don't go to certain places, you won't find any other problem. And the second thing as well is that obviously Amanfo has spoken about me. People have said a lot of things that that's pastors, of course, because most of the time attacks baby abano, it will be mainly pastors. It will shock you, say even Malams will not insult you, or Cortes will not insult you. It will be pastors that will be throwing a lot of shots at you, and they'll be saying a whole lot of things because we have a mentality say ase akunyane ba kun obi akun so betina so until yonko bia na ye another person here, and then they're also trying to get to the top. But the throne, there's no seat for a prophetic angle. There is no one seat. Nobody needs to be the number one in the country. Nobody needs to be the best in the country. Nobody will claim that, because in the prophetic operation, in timeline prophecies that was declared here, Bruni Nekatre me say, Onoyawuna Barias, he has checked the terrain of Ghanaian prophecy. He has not seen some before. He said he went back. It's because he said people were saying I'm a time traveler. So he went there and checked the whole prophecy. He started reading people's prophecy. And he said, he has been around. He has checked certain things. And also, he has never seen someone on the same Saturday. He was precise from the beginning of the election to the percentage of the election to the person described it as though he really lived in the future. And Sir Bronibe Katra was he has evidence. He has to actually look at the thing, and that's the situation. And then maybe another attack that I may have looked at or gotten maybe. As one great bishop be frame or the because I also your friend me saw person from me program America no. It was some bishops and great men of God in Ghana. I'm catch and say my name family here I saw a program but I just arrived and who me head until answer and Tony Abutre.
I saw for Ghana.
Yeah. He told me that the fathers big men of God. Obodin, but I'm not. It's not this thing. So I understood some one or two people that they may be talking about.
Are they close to you?
No, I don't know them. And they said, me buy Nancy and on careful for me because there are some things I'm also teaching and everything that they are not sure about and all sort of things. And I'm a theologian and apologist as well. And I would never do anything contrary to the scriptures, and I would never teach anything that does not have strong biblical evidence. Exactly. Theological discourse is more or less like going to court. Every lawyer in their foundation, you present the evidence. It has to be empirical, substantiative, coherent. And when it stands, everything goes well. And if the person does not agree in the angle, and then they actually sabotage, trying to sabotage the opportunity. But nipa see, no share me video so and I can hear be boy. Send you on see who can and no. But see, I say we are. Brighting from the screen, and that's when God told him he should come and talk to me, and this is the person he should be able to work with when it comes to the prophetic in there. And he's a very great bishop, and I'm gonna say, I just came and blah blah blah, and you're young and is this thing I should, and then they started recommending other people that have been there in the system for long, and I was like, okay, like people that didn't know, your system be obi wo okutukutu amanfo bi, so they form a clique. So if you come in, they will gatekeep and then give it to their people.
I see.
And that's how it is. Obi krabet to by some person prophet Telvin. Obi to imagine now say, don't see him, I have a better prophet for you. Maybe the person is a great person coming to you, somebody else, because they may call the people that are here to say, okay, we are Matis a prophet be one. How is he? And I want to really come and talk to him. They don't know you, they don't care about you. They'll just read what captions from social media, YouTube posts from bloggers, and then conclude for you.
Ebusian for Accra 100.5 FM. The part 1 no baby wala talai. And send your can say emergency message we ma or mine no. But say the part 1 is here. Na fe ye ko part 2 no.
Okay.
Na yen so ye dwumadi a ye di wo fi hey. Ye live worship team no. Ye celebrate you.
It is established.
Yeah, Felicia. Pese chiro se adwuma ye ne wa ye for the past 1 year no. Aso ani enti peja na me de asi chire ho no bra. Ye ne ntem na no be kan brofo.
Na kuja blessing.
Enti bana ebusian for Accra 100.5 FM. Tiano. Where's the camera?
I have an emergency message, so share to somebody. Bring everybody. Everybody. We will like call everybody. Won't have to call. Share with everybody. This is so crucial. This is so crucial.
Etino famano na fi na Luis. Your audience no so ready na fi.
Share with everybody. Repost it everywhere. Somebody needs to really hear this one. This is so serious.
Ebusian for Accra 100.5 FM. Ye ni Prophet Telvin ADJEI SOWAH na ye ne no twetwe nkomo ewo fi ha. Baby o wa oti en kan bia no. We are live on Facebook. Later on no Kwekusampa TV on YouTube. Kwekusampa TV on YouTube. Kwekusampa TV on YouTube. Say Juana Ghana for no say pen dream for no nyina kra ti ase say pen dream no am subscribe to Kwekusampa TV and I just say ade no say damn fine no say ye gusu a ye ti ano no ye beko screen no so na fe Felicia wakenkan ensema Accra live worship team no ye wo edema e wo dwumadi so na fe ya started with part 2 no na bibia fa level enti eneda ho no yankwe wabo yeah enti monken kan na fe yankwe yenim.
let me show it to the chat. Okay, let me show it to the chat. You're going to read it.
Okay, please, kinda any time there, you know.
Okay, if you are crying for the most citation in honor of Prophet Telvin ADJEI SOWAH.
We are Accra live worship team, no?
In the days where prophets with procession were wrong, There come Prophet Telvin to clear all the doubts on the minds of the expectants, Ghanaians and the world as a whole.
Obrofo no say uyi no 1-1.
You are not bonded by time nor place, but barrier of eternal grace. Through your prophetic grace, you wake the hearts that once did sleep. From August 2024 that you have been on this show, you have erected some hopes into dying souls. The wisdom you attached to the prophetic work has separated the men from the boys and the sheep from the wolves. No wonder you are the prophet for world, leader and other heads of state who take solace in your prophetic grace. People like you are treasure forever.
You, Papa, the person I can say, Amen. That's it. Nakuja.
Nakuja has to give speech.
Where they have been traveling near your presentation on Nafi. Louis, a bet me a capture, and I ain't to mean capture. Everything of where try a one by CCI. Everything for don't go about Pausima Eduasendum. Yeah, the part 1 no. A baby. Papa, my name so be because na part 2 now.
Oh yes, Nomi Shramo me damo say that I mean all the time when we are here it's a blessing, and I thank God say on my opportunity to always be alive to do His work, and I thank God for the citation as well. It's an amazing thing. It says a lot of important things, and one thing I I love the most about it is it says the wisdom you attach the prophetic work has separated the men from the boys and the sheep from the wolves. That is a hard one. That's going to get me problems. But it's good. That's actually somebody's quote. And that's going to get me problems.
Hey, and
oh, but it's an amazing thing. I love you so much, and I thank you all so much. It's a blessing.
Okay.
And we glorify God by the grace of God. Thank you so much. This one, it will really hang in my office for so long. Yes.
Wonderful.
I thank God so much.
Wonderful. And you are for Yaba. Baby, I do know you're a hard one. Emergency. Papa,
Yes.
everybody near Semasha.
Absolutely.
Say, I can't say, when your prophecies now, Monfamrano. One for the uncle, a hey, I know the buyer, the IET.
On him say with regards to the prophecies that you would actually give, I could actually send it back. I say me who baby I mean sending phone call.
Okay.
I think about the number to her own.
Odi yen can we ye be send ye be fa WhatsApp. So okay, odi o ye be ba ye be no so. So obet na fidie so kan say enche ombeguno
yes, because it's not going to work. There was a nyamabi where it's not going to work.
Ombeguno edi papa when they were down etiu
and for the first time I'm carrying a book. I'm carrying my phone.
Okay,
because anopai and through certain time this thing I was looking at, I decided to look at one important thing.
Okay,
and I want everybody to pay attention. Everybody should get your pen and paper on the ground. No two ways about this. This is very serious matter.
Okay,
I'm about to speak.
Wonderful.
Now I'm about to talk about. So this is it. I wrote under it August. Yes.
Okay.
Because I can mirror the reality of time, which means that I can turn the 2025 into 2052. And then map the exact translation of time.
Okay.
And in that reality, I am in 2052 in the realm of the spirit.
Okay.
Now, there was one question I was trying to answer. In every condition, I always say that before I answer a question, I would need to first make sure, say, the question that I want to answer, I am really precise about what timeline it is, when it has to happen, how it's going to happen, and everything that comes with it. So, as I speak to you now, one thing I have seen in conclusion is a lot of people ask about Igbo king. Igbo king. Yes. Who is what is he going to do and every other thing. Now in the realm of the spirit, I saw say in Ghana in 2052 precisely. So do the calculation, begin to map the timeline. One important thing I began to see was say Nigeria flags were together with the Ghanaian flags in cross section in the country, and along this line of way, friends, to Adano, I saw said they have carved something that looks like the shape of a pear. The land looks like the shape of a pear. A carton is na cut up. And to far pear now the two are. That's how the geographical structure looks like. The mapping structure. As a pear, and as it is designated, designed like a pear as a land. And I saw said there is a military barrier, but the military uniform they were wearing almost brown to say, oh dear, no one said it's school uniform trousers, no, almost blue, no much trouser be brown. Yes. And then they were wearing the blue and the brown.
Okay.
And as they were wearing the blue and the brown, now I'm not saying this because there is for a bad reason, but I'm saying this so that you understand what is coming in the future.
Okay.
If there is nothing they can do about it, then that's the future. I am telling everybody so you prepare for it. And then there is a gate, a mega gate. And then they were calling the place Niger Town in the mouths of the Ghanaians. Yes. They were calling the place Niger Town. And it was not even, the mouth was not even just the Pram Kwanoso. It connects from Akosombo, actually. That's what I saw. And then it hits in a very, very unique angle. I say the shape of a pear, if you check it from the map. Because when we are reviewing time, we are actually seeing the data that is there. I was checking news and everything. And then I saw, say, it was specifically clear at that timeline. When that thing was executed, the catalyst that executed that was when Donald Trump died at the age of 84 years. Now pay attention clearly.
Donald Trump dies at 84 years. Exactly.
Now, in that timeline, I'm telling you, it's a catalyst in that timeline. And precisely as we are moving through time, as we are moving through time, it is a constant operation. We are about to arrive in that specific thing. People are saying network. All of a sudden, when I started ascending, it has tempered with the internet. As the Lord lives, may God adjust. You'll be in the spirit. Your network will be adjusted. Let's advance further. So now, as I speak to you now, what I've written here, because I was seeing it clearly.
Okay.
I saw them building tall buildings, school, hospitals. All of them were in the town that was being called Niger Town. Niger Town. That's the way the people were calling. Oh, Niger Town. Oh, you are going to Niger. People were even taking car there. Like there is a bus terminal station that takes you there. But in the beginning, what I began to see was that military stands all over the place. They have gathered all over the place. There was a whole lot of situation that was going on. There was a military stand all over the place. And then, and when you are driving through and then you're going, Odru barrier now, you would have to stop. You would have to stop first at the main barrier before then Obe extend Yakum. So you will be stopped at the barrier by different military. Different military.
Omuya Ghana military.
No. So let me break it down to you. So and then amazingly in that year, let me read everything that I wrote to you because I was writing what I was because I was advancing and I was like, okay, this is a lot of information. I want to pick every dot and then give you. It's not like a question now, and then I answer. I want to be very precise with that. And I said, my mind was troubled by revelation in 2052. I saw the southern part of Ghana, different kinds of all tall buildings, intercity railway system, which was intercity railway system. Pay attention. Ghana will have intercity railway system, a unique international one like the British Metro.
Okay.
Which is moving through the city. A carte across from that voter region, the carte de ba through Accra Central. Yes, that is going to be situated in that timeline. I saw the Ghana Airways planes. It was flying, but I saw it like a collaboration. As a Ghana Airways planes was flying, but the blue color that beautiful silver blue, no shining blue. I don't know what they call it, but that blue color no tree. And I will be to say splash. As a round circular white lines name by Taleon. So it's a Ghana in collaboration with somebody running the Ghana Airways aeroplane. So it's a private company or something with Ghana running the Ghana Airways company. So it's a Ghana in collaboration with somebody. That is what I saw. I saw the plane very, very clear. It's like a joint collaboration between Ghana and a private company. And I saw this special number, 19th of August. At that time, no me who say presidential flag be wo. At that time, there has been a president that was sitting on top of the country who was a military person in 2052.
Ghana.
And he was dead. Yes. And there were 4 dead presidents. Strange situation, innit? Now, the 4 dead presidents, that I'm talking about, it could be former, it could be president, but then the one that I saw that was more intriguing was more or less like the olden days, those cooperative people, those kind of people, those old military people, so they're more dressing, and then the person is dressed in that manner, and it's a president in the list of presidents, and then there is a Ghana flag, and then they are waving it and every other thing like that, as if there was an activity going on that specific 19th of August. A specific, and it was a national situation. So it was more or less like we and Nigeria are going into a bilateral agreement to run the country within Ghana and Nigerians, because at that time there was a war in Nigeria. Let me break it down to you in a very beautiful manner. Now let's pay attention to the part, because I saw a military leader, 4 presidents, and I saw military leader deceased, all of them. So it's like also I'm out for war. I'm design picture, and so not mine black and white. They do it black and white. And they now go black and white are the same image. So I'm saying no. And some of the things I will not disclose it because I will not pinpoint. Yes, in the act of prophecy, you can prophesy, but going to mention people's name, that's what the problem is.
That's not your nature.
But I'm accessing the realm of the spirit. So I'm telling you what is in time. Exactly. So it will not be directed to one person. So I was seeing that Omar Trotro, it could be past president, it could be present president, I don't know. But then Omar a picture way more, and then Omar arrangium. And then the last president on the line was a young man, roughly 34 years, 36 years.
2052, not old or minor.
They are very young, dark, slim man. Yes.
A military young man.
No, military. Well, they are young, normal young guy. Yes. No, because something is going to happen. I'll fill in the gaps as the years goes on. Yes, but then right now I'm telling you the far end of the future. So let me go forward. From the trade fair, trade fair, Ghana trade fair. That was when that banner was there for the military this thing. And then I went forward to see. I saw Nigerian flags around the road to Pram Pram Adan Road. I saw a city with Nigerian flags, the Biafra flags with military in brown uniforms, like local security uniform, guarding the gates. I saw in the news that the people were panicking and afraid of the stretch of road Now people were complaining. They were panicking. Oh, this road, because I'm actually in the dimension. I was talking in real time, so you can actually hear what people are saying. So they say, oh, this road. Oh, if you are going through that road, they're traveling through that road. They stop their cars and take things from them. They stop their cars and then they do this to them. So it was like something that I don't know how. Maybe it was like a misconception that was created. You know, way back when they used to say, "Oh, call Ashaimana, Ofa that Klagon road, no so." Armed robbers will definitely stop you on the road and then take whatever that is there with you. That some situation like that. So everybody was afraid to use that stretch of road. So that place became like a dead zone. So anybody that was coming from Adan will travel through Volta region and come back. Anybody from Accra will travel through Volta region and go there. Yes, it was like it became a dark zone as the Lord lives. I advance further. I saw salons, wood factory, barbering shops on that stretch of road. Now, Nigeria was being hosted in Ghana. Keyword. Nigeria was being hosted in Ghana. However, we're hosting them, I don't know how it is. Because there was war in Nigeria. Now pay close attention. A tribal war. Lagos was on fire. Abuja was on fire. Pastors were hanged. And then... why are so many soldiers on the street? That's a keyword. I write like I'm writing a poem. Because I'm seeing so many soldiers here on the street, especially at that angle. And that time I saw them was in August 18th, 2034.
2034.
So all the things I'm talking to you about, from the very beginning, the catalyst kickstarts in the 34 of the 20. Exactly. Should I advance?
Advance.
It was called Niger Town. Remember that word. Nigerian schools, Nigerian hospitals, soldiers, United Nations barricades. And at that time, the catalyst of the foundation was when Trump died at the age of 84 years and the president was called Kofi.
Okay, and Trump at 84. Say Trump is 79 years old. And in the next 5 years, Trump
that's the catalyst in time. Once it trips the catalyst,
5 years from now, say 2025 into 2030 and
30 exactly. Was only on the 30.
I'm 2030.
Yes, exactly on the 30.
That's so free.
Does it?
As a man person pisano. A normal wouna obi wouna na say as a result of Ntokwania dia
no, it's normal. It's normal. It's normal.
Natural death.
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal that is. That's the trip of catalyst. Once I tell you, when I prophesy by the grace of God, I leave the catalyst is not in my control. It's in time. So when it happens, you just know where you're going to.
Papa, what can send be brain na and yen to me but me pese me feel it. Ghana hosting Nigeria.
Any African Cup, any World Cup,
yes,
it was like
you like the Omaba Betana Ghana.
Yes, yes.
Because there is war in Niger.
Yes,
and I just say more or less, no, Nigerians have become like refugees.
Yes,
in Ghana.
Yes, but there was not a refugee system.
Okay,
there was already a Niger town before the refugees were coming.
I see.
So it was not a situation of a refugee. It was a situation of migration.
And the Igbo king ya na say one semba no preparation papa no eba be ahead of something to happen. Ben fan say from now to 2052 kra no. En fan is almost over 20 years on. Preparation. Obesiesie kwan mu ma prepare way no Emma what will happen in 2015.
In 2015. Once 52. I picked up the name, that was when all these realities began to dawn. So I can't, and there are other things that are too tight tight in time. Too security, the security foundations around it is too strong for me to tell you now. Because some of the things, if I tell you, there should be a helicopter flying above my head every minute.
Because me cry okay, me yam me. Oh yeah, me yam me seriously. Because me share senior dear no as it na on air dear na hard drink kakra. Enti ni nyina no ebebo Ghana. Ghana benefit or
no. Ghana was developing. It was developed. I was seeing a lot of skyscrapers. There were mega metro railway systems going back and forth. Things were very amazing. The financial system was working. But then one part of our country was cut off. That's a very strong situation.
Yeah. Which part of the country?
Oh, from those primarily Nusu. That's a pear. The shape of the map was like a pear. It's all cut off from the map.
I see.
And there were different flags on it. So, if we have to tamper with things, we start doing it now.
Sabrina, year came, year 2052 no. Na party bena etiakunya.
President no mfreno Kofi.
Kofi.
Yes.
Kofi. Party bay.
That time, not military leader, but rule leader before the party comes in. So I don't know how they placed him in there. So I couldn't pick up the exact party.
And then the man,
because the secret that I don't have utterance to tell you.
O can say, o mampeni mahama memu no. Edu baby no bibi esi like. Mranche bi sorry eno na ema omu se want na si ya bibi befa wase.
Yes.
Sa de eno na copy honana.
No. There's another thing. And they are different. And they are different. Yes.
Asemi edika nakuja. Edika papa. But you be feeling in as time goes on.
Yes.
But yamra Ghana memu he ya senia de kano. And then the come here say me said that miss a question.
And then a celebration, but drop the message.
But as I'm not in the one ba. Now say senia okay. Nom ana friend say MPP4.
Okay.
One of the political parties the main opposition party Ghana. Omo eko primary sakoyi omo flag bearer.
Okay.
Waka one sem dada. But it's a better no 15 cents of Baumia, 10 cents of Canadian Japan, 10 cents of Brian Champon, and no more to more sa. Say I never kono copim time on betu ambano.
With regards to that, I think I told you about the future. What would happen?
Say eventually, Baumia never win. But ahead of say obe win, as a tension starting, peja.
Oh yes, and then the showdown the Bebasu. And when showdown the pass, and then we take the rest from there. That's how it's going to go. And that's for the up and down. There will be a lot of up and downs here.
What shall Aquatia by election? No?
Which one?
Aquatia, the Bebasu Tuesday.
No, I've not really paid attention to that. Right now, baby, my mind is and where I'm looking at it is very heavy. A lot of things in the country. Say, I'm mapping a specific timeline. I'm looking at that God is showing me certain realities.
Okay.
And one important thing that God is showing to me is the system by which it took less than 36 years. And Ghana was the home of the entire African countries. Like everybody came to vacation in Ghana. Ghana became Africa's arbitrary. It became that system where the money and the value was stronger. It's all embedded in time. I will fill in the gaps as the years go on.
And on President Mahama starting Anna.
Yes, of course. There will be things that he will do. He will not do everything, but then there is somebody coming.
I see. I see. And then nakuja as a me pese a celebration Papa, a free sabri copim December day. I know say SMB Bri Bewo.
Absolutely.
But Roma, a bit to me every 2 weeks. Possible.
2 weeks, 2 weeks. We'll try. Okay. Let's see.
Because and some woman no. Me person me can start this here. I am here to me sorry. Because Igbo king asemi osofo enye bete. Me ankasa personally no nia me bia amfa mani so ne ade no enye easy. Enti no enen komo no me nya yanka ye mfensi about me person me fa 3 course na kuja ye mfa 3 course na ye ne Ghana fo nkasa na question bibisa wetumi ebisa na fe ya sorry dwumadi no so 0302208090 0302208090 Accra 100.5 FM. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, boss. You tell that gentleman that he has a vision. Because myself too, I had a dream, but what he was talking about wasn't what I have. And what me have seen too is a command that is coming, and that command that is coming. It's like when they mention those 2 people, they are coming from voter already, the 2 of them, the vice and the president after Mahama. Nobody is going, though there's a lot going. That day it will be silence. And the whole thing, I couldn't get it well. So I'll pray and then you take me from air. I'll call the people's name for you. And then you mark it there. And let's see what happens.
You.
Yeah, because spoke about the century, the people who come from voters, because there will be an attack, and a command will come for silence.
Okay, it's okay. As I reveal a lot, you know. 0302208090. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. 0302208090. 0302208090. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Udini baby or kase free?
Me pacho me the Monica me fresh or dona market.
Monica ate you.
Me pacho Santa me pacho wo me mama money ejuma amoye. Na ade ba ku na ha me. Prophet ya oba bofo no do osododo. Yesre na ya panicho. Ya ombra from kakra. And na second nso a pram to adance asema all kind. Me fi adance e hu abo me kakra.
Okay. You. And I say 0302208090. Hello, good afternoon. 0302208090. And I person yema etie for no bemu kakra. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Udini baby okase free.
Godfred Dakuma.
Godfred.
Yes, sir.
Etie.
That is Prophet 1. He's a very good prophet. On course, one year, no, on my Ghana and stable my city, they are on my number queen. And
that's it. Yeah, that's it. My men for ya fat 3 and a 4. Okay, you for 2 count. Hello, good afternoon. 0302208090. 0302208090. Hello, good afternoon.
FM. Nyamia funde enka.
Enka wonso.
Enka prophet so. Unya ba maupemoni.
Maupemoni tiu.
Prophet akasa. Da somuna okasa pa brano no. Uni se rumo bi ni nam se abrante be free that area na okano to Nigeria side ho. Obeto sa cho peso o some kingdom ni sanyama no. Nti o ka prophet no e na maju ko sisa that ne so. Enti me sre papa say me sre na ni diemu. Onto anamo no hu penyi for so no be from so mu ban ho no mu ye bibi wo ho a aka be boa me because the prophet me nya enfele me am no kasa me nda so prophet me jitu mu papa ma follow na che me prophet di obeka bia ebe mu enti me sre no pa ni demu onto anamo ho mai no ye bibi wo ho mai wa me sre no pa me da se
yen so ye da se ma me fa last call na fe yemra studio 0302208090. 0302208090. Accra 100.5 FM. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Udini baby okase free.
But I'm Gilbert Kwame Tony. But me papa we are with and then some more cano more true. Say yeah a Christ for my ADJEI and Yamati say it so. No correct. And some more Canadian and when I say Nina better. Na Mr. So says don't call but the number so kabe me come friend
Number no the betuja why
Pochamate.
Yo that's pa okay you face her you fa course ni si anafi you hwe senior you betwetwen komo no papa ma men call YouTube kakra say me posti ade no wo Kwaku Sampa TV.
Okay, so you want to ask questions from there?
Yeah. Man for the abano.
All right.
Ma me emisa kakra na eja.
Some few of them. Yeah.
Yenhwe. Okay. We bisa say also COVID-19 vaccine no. COVID-19 vaccine no. So be beba omo awo panie no. Do you foresee say effect be beba omo awo do so na?
I think I spoke about it a long time ago. I don't remember, but it's there. But I've not really looked until so it's there in one of my live videos. I think in 2020.
No a baby beyond.
There's quite a lot of things. It was a mutation situation until we'll get to that place. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I think I've spoken about it in 2020 for about 30 minutes. I was just talking about just the COVID-19.
Okay.
And it's time. Because I prophesied about COVID-19 coming way before it even surfaced. Step by step to the date it came. So I think that's when we started talking about. I remember, yeah, me and Akuja, COVID-19 was not easy.
Okay. Papa,
at that time Nakuja was a slim man.
Say there. Okay. Now crypto no. Still I say who posti a picture na enipa be 10 na e be send the message emu be 5-7 there omo bisa about crypto. Papa, almost omo per specific one na I was omo investing.
They should I would give them the XRP for next year, but there is a different crypto that is going to blow in time. Once I look at the coin, I can see its beginning and its end by the grace of God. So, no, they are there. Once I look at it, I'll know which one would advance in anger. But then, that was, I told you, if you want to hear some of those things, when you sit in front of me, I'll tell you personally. I will not just be, but I'll tell you the ones that I can actually say to you out there easily.
Aaron bisa say next parliament say the obe winning put the waka say NDC benya 53%.
Yes.
Now parliament be saying NDC ebe winning how many seats and MPP benya how many or say why?
Yes. I've really checked.
Okay.
With the victory of parliament. Oh, it's the same thing. Just that 2 seats will be down.
From the
NDC, yes.
Hey,
just 2. Yes. Just 2.
180.
It's better 2.
Me no pen is over 2.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, there's 2 seats will drop. Yes.
I see. Na ebi mo bisa say boko conflict no.
Yes.
How ebekwa kusi say?
That situation, it's always rotating. It's always rotating. It's a cycle of something that has to be stopped in a very unique manner. And in where that one, no, there is a way we can get it done. But then it is private information.
Papa, you fancy her. Yan yo on number na fi on se me chat one sorry.
All right. Number and the final communication.
Yeah.
Friday we are doing all night. We start at 9 p.m. We close at 4 a.m. It's Friday prophetic and it's a healing service on Friday.
Okay.
So if you're sick in any part of your body, any other situation, just believe God for a divine touch. It's a prophetic encounter. It's a very mega prophetic encounter and a very massive one. So Friday 9 p.m. at Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction, Accra, Greater Accra, Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction, on the road to Dodoa. So it's on the road to Dodoa, and you can follow me on all my social media, Prophet AS Telvin or Telvin SOWAH on Facebook. When you go on Facebook, it's blue ticked, so when you see it, you will know. And on TikTok, it's Prophet AS Telvin. There's a lot of scam accounts out there, but then this is my TikTok account, so you can actually follow it, the ones that are live with me. So you can just follow me right now. Just follow me, and then don't miss any other thing. Any other thing, there's other things as well. So you follow me on all that angle, and then I give you the phone number. It is 026 2236 It's both WhatsApp and call. 026 2236 and then the one for the call, another call line, that is also another number, is 0256 290 320.
Papa,
yes.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's the number. So you can always call, send a message, and then we communicate from there. But this Friday is an all night.
Yep.
So we meet on Friday.
Thank
Many
you.
blessings.
Many